It's time for This Week in Nerd News.
For May 18th through May 24th, 2013. This Week in Nerd Video Game News.
That's right, Microsoft just announced the Apple TV, only they're calling it the Xbox One, which is apparently a reference to the number of these boxes they hope to sell. Just ahead of Microsoft's Xbox One announcement, Sony released a teaser trailer showcasing a combination of blurry wide shots and clear super close-ups of the PlayStation 4 hardware. While we won't get to see the console in full detail until E3 in a few weeks, we can safely say, and big spoiler here, it's going to be a black plastic box.
This past week, Nintendo has announced that they will be making copyright infringement claims against anyone who uploads footage of themselves playing a Nintendo first-party game. So this means that if you do a Let's Play of, say, Super Mario Bros. 2, if you don't have advertisements enabled, Nintendo will add them for you, and if you do have your advertisements enabled, Nintendo will simply take your money. Since no one is going to spend their time working for the privilege of giving Nintendo even more money after their initial purchase, expect a quick and solid end to Nintendo first-party game coverage from your favorite YouTube Let's Players, critics, and reviewers. Nintendo, still proving that they have no idea how the internet can drum up interest in their products for free and to their own benefit for the past ever. Kevin Conroy, the definitive Batman as far as I'm concerned, told fans at a Dallas Comic-Con, "I can talk about it now, we've been working for about 9 to 10 months on the next Arkham," meaning Batman Arkham Origins. However, Warner Bros. Told IGN that Roger Craig Smith, famous for playing Ezio from Assassin's Creed 2 and Sonic the Hedgehog, had been signed up to play Batman, while Troy Baker will be taking over as the Joker. Now, I don't know what this kind of conflicting news can mean for the next Arkham game, but the idea of Sonic the Hedgehog as Batman does have me kind of intrigued.
This Week in Nerd TV News. At the big Microsoft Xbox One announcement, it was revealed that Steven Spielberg will be executive producing a live Halo television series. Bonnie Ross, president of 343 Industries, said, quote, "Halo has always been more than a game. The logic here seems to be to try and validate video games as an art form by taking away all the gaming stuff that actually makes them a unique form of expression and just making another crappy TV show."
In the wake of the cancellation of the Star Wars Clone Wars animated television show, Disney and Lucasfilm announced the next animated Star Wars TV show, due out next year. Titled Star Wars Rebels, the show will be set between episodes 3 and 4, taking place, quote, "in a time where the Empire is securing its grip on the galaxy and hunting down the last of the Jedi Knights as a fledgling rebellion against the Empire is taking shape," i.e., the Force Unleashed. But a show. The BBC went ahead and confirmed what we all already knew, that there will be an 8th season of Doctor Who, and that it will begin filming later in the year. More interesting is news that Torchwood producer Brian Minchin will be joining Doctor Who proper as an executive producer, because we all know that quality decisions were being made in the production of Torchwood. This week in Nerd Movie News.
It looks like Marvel's Quicksilver is going to be zooming all over the silver screen in the next couple of years. Fresh off the confirmation that the son of Magneto will be worked into Joss Whedon's Avengers 2 script, director Bryan Singer has announced that the character is being played by Evan Peters in X-Men Days of Future Past. Legally, both Fox and Marvel own the cinematic rights to the character, but only if Fox makes no mention of the Avengers and Marvel makes no mention of Magneto or mutants in general. Plus, there's just about zero probability that Peters will play the character for both films. So while you may want Fox and Marvel to just have unofficially announced their first crossover character, odds are what we're going to get instead is a movie studio shitstorm.
Okay, now this is just a rumor at this point, but Joe Blow is reporting that Jonathan Rhys-Meyers has been offered a role in Star Wars Episode 7. No word has come out yet on who he would play, or what casting of this kind could possibly point to in terms of story, or if this would even be theoretically possible now that Myers is headlining the TV series Dracula for NBC. Though a TV series based on Dracula airing on NBC is probably not long for this world anyway, so Myers will probably have time coming up in his schedule. Finally, in so dumb we hope it's true rumor news, Joe Blow is also reporting a rumor that Michael Bay's upcoming Transformers 4 will include the Dinobots, and even a scene where Optimus Prime and Bumblebee will ride the Dinobots into battle. I promised myself I'd never see another Michael Bay Transformers film after the unmitigated shit show that was Revenge of the Fallen, but god damn, if the thought of seeing Optimus Prime riding a robot T-Rex isn't the one thing that would make me break that promise.
That's all for this week.
Make sure to hit subscribe to get all of the latest episodes.
You can check out all of our shows, including our weekly podcast, at jasonsquared.com.
You can also like us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/JasonSquaredShow.
You can follow me on Twitter at Jason A. Guerra.
You can follow my individual Twitter at JasonH2.
And you can follow both of us at Jason2Show, also on Twitter.
And if you insist on using crappy old email, you can reach us at jasonsquaredshow@gmail.com.